Morning peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. My name's Russ. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 part 1079. No shout outs this morning. Oh, nobody loves me. Oh dear. And we're cracking on with this Bozja thing, aren't we? So with no crafting this morning. Hooray! Brilliant. Does my head in as well. It can't be done though. Excuse me. Still got the chesty cough. Bloody thing won't go. It doesn't help that I vape, I suppose. Right, first things first though, let's get streaming. Lovely chatting with everybody yesterday. Did enjoy that. I like me chats. I didn't get to see the live letter yesterday. If anything important, let me know. Anything I need to know. Right, that's it. We're up and live. We'll see how we go. Right, we got to speak with Mikoto. There's a bit of arguing about these Ethernets yesterday. I won't, not arguing, but the toing and throwing on Discord. Apparently I need to progress a bit further before I can travel straight here instead of using that boat and airship thing. Right, Mikoto. Got to zoom in for this one. Hello, pretty lady. Right, whoop. Oh, cutscenes. Apparently, there's still going to be lots of these, apparently. Oh, you down there, love? 'Tis good to see you again, Albert, though I had hoped to accomplish more before your arrival. Okay. Wait, don't tell me. Your name is... It's like me, forget names all the time. You just go, yeah, alright, how you doing? You walk away, you go, who the hell was that? Don't you remember? No. Have I truly left so little an impression? It is I, Mikoto, of House Jimba. Do you not recall our journey together to Rabadastra? Excuse me, hang on, let me have a sip of me brew. Cheers, peeps. That's it. Moisten the old throat. Where's Aruna when you need him? Oh, matron. Right, have I truly left so little an impression? It is I, Miko. Yeah, we've done that one. Oh. Hey? What? No. Has that ever happened before? Can't remember. From the onset of our endeavour, it was abundantly clear that one versed in etherology would be essential. We relayed this to the Alliance, who then introduced us to Mikoto. She's said to be one of the most brilliant minds among the students of Baldesian. And yet it's my ineptitude that demands your presence here. I was all but certain that Geralt and I alone would suffice in this. Alas. Still need to get a bit of rouge on, get a bit of colour, go get a tan. The matter she speaks of concerns a long forgotten practice of the holy men who once inhabited these lands. Utilising uniquely aspected crystals, these seers were able to provide succour for those with ailments of the mind. Saying nothing. They possessed the ability to shape their very memories, removing those deemed harmful and replacing them that the patient may find some semblance of peace. Oh, a bit like, what was that film that did that? Was it Sunshine of a Spotless Mind? Jim Carrey was in it, wasn't he? And I think it was Keira Knightley, I think. Never watched it, but I remember reading about it, yeah, and in that one, wasn't it? If you had a bad breakup or a bad relationship, you could have it wiped out, so only good bits remain. Something like that. They possess the ability to shape their very memories, removing those deemed harmful. Yeah, done that. Oh, I've lost it today. Terribly sorry, peeps. I too dismiss the notion that such practices could exist. That is until a recent excavation unearthed compelling evidence of their work, the crystal we believed were used in their healing. See, there's a dilemma for you, isn't it? We can get a bit philosophical. Is it a good idea to do that? Have you erased bad memories and just keep the good memories? I think it's not a good idea. Just my opinion. You might have a different one. Comments below. Because you learn from your bad experiences, don't you? This is the way I look at it. You learn from your bad experiences, you learn from your good experiences. It's how we progress in life. So if you've got no bad memories, how can you learn from it? How can you learn to do things different next time? You can't, can you? Isn't it? It's a bit deep for first thing in the morning, isn't it? Oh, man, you might be watching this in the evening and beginning. Oh, this is nice. It's a bit deep for me at bloody, what time is it? 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, cheers. But yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. It's your experiences what shape you, and if you're taking some of those experiences away, who knows? Would I like to have some memories erased? Bloody right I would. I've got a lot of them. Unfortunately, we were unable to discern how they are. I used to suffer from the sin of pride when I was younger, and it got me in a lot of trouble. Spoilt a few relationships. Whereas just being a little bit humble and backtracking, owning up to your mistakes, could have been totally different. But then if those relationships had worked, I would not have met my first wife. I wouldn't have had my 3 wonderful kids, who I love very, very much. So, hey, fate, I guess. Where were we? Oh, I've lost it today. Sorry, I do apologise. Or maybe I don't. You might have thought, oh, I like it when it gets philosophical. Who knows? Let me know. Unfortunately, we were unable to discern how they were meant to be used. It was at this juncture that we petitioned for Mikoto's assistance. Well, lass, made any progress? My initial analysis suggests that crystals were artificially created at some point in the distant past. The materials used suggest they were most likely produced by the ancestral peoples of this area. What's more, the ethereal signature is strikingly similar to the oscillatory action of brainwaves which, when made to resonate with the distinct frequency NRR type harmonic vibrations of an individual's. Ah, I've done it again, haven't I? Yes, just a bit, love. Oh, I remember her now. It's the stockings. I remember those stockings. I did me chuckle line gag with her. You all know it. I think a simpler approach is in order. Every living being is comprised of corporeal ether of the flesh, incorporeal ether of the soul, and the ethereal residue of their memories. Were one to be possessed of only corporeal ether, they would be but a walking corpse. Conversely, entities comprised of only incorporeal ether are referred to in layman terms as ghosts. In either case, they may also retain some of their residual memories. Ah, zombies and ghosts. I follow. These crystals are able to isolate and resonate with the ethereal signature of memories. This allows the seers to probe the minds of their patients. That's all well and good, lass, but what if their mind ain't what it used to be, or they were too deep in their cups to remember what you're looking for? An excellent question, Master Geralt. We are all possessed of two types of memory, explicit and implicit. Go on, going back to my psychology days. I used to study that. As their name suggests, explicit memories refer to an active remembrance of previous experiences, while implicit memories are acquired and stored passively. For example, when making a new acquaintance, their appearance will become part of their explicit memory, allowing you to recall that information. Should a great deal of time pass without meeting, however, such recollection can prove difficult. It's true, short and long term. I remember doing that. Yet in that moment, your mind also takes records of the sounds and smells of the location, the temperature, and so on. That's right. Perhaps a demonstration would better explain this phenomenon. Phenomenon. Without a seer. Thankfully, that will not be necessary. When I was first told of the seers and their practices, I was immediately reminded of your ability to peer into the past. Oh, you're up, Albert. You're going to do it. I believe these people were blessed with a similar gift, and it is for that reason they were chosen to serve as seers. Though I too am possessed of the echo, I lack the ability to peer into the past as you do, and thus have been unable to wield the power of these crystals. That's why we call you here. Till now I could do naught but posit theories. With your help, however, I may now put them to the proof. And you, Master Geralt, shall be my first test subject. Oh, run, run, son, run for your life. Albert, I would like you to recall the last time you experienced the echo. Concentrate on that feeling. Master Geralt, I need you to recall a memory of the past. It may be anything you like. Oh, be careful, Geralt. You better not go poking around in there digging up something unsavoury. That's what I'd be worried about. Oh. Please, Master Geralt, focus. This is most unexpected. For reasons I cannot yet explain, it appears the echo has allowed me to accompany you into this memory. I was wondering what you were doing there, Mikoto. You're a skilled smith, Geralt. There's no denying that, but you hold money out as well as your liquor. Well, what bloody good is money if you can't spend it? A man has to live a little, Rowena. Oh, him and Rowena were a bit... Oh. Ah. Aye, and it wouldn't hurt for a man to use his head neither. With all that talent of yours, I reckon you could have amassed a small fortune by now. Could have been you sitting on the syndicate instead of Godbert. As if I'd ever want to be anything like that doddering old half-dressed. Oh, you are. Didn't realise my memory was so sharp. As you can see, implicit memory is surprisingly comprehensive. From the clear skies and the ocean waves down to the exact words of your conversation, everything appears to be perfectly preserved. You weren't listening to that, were you? Every time someone gives you good advice, you turn around and do the complete sodding opposite. I used to like that rebellious streak of yours, but now I see you're just a bloody idiot. Honestly, I don't know whatever I saw in you. Ooh, answers a lot of questions. Poses a lot more. Whatever it is you think we saw, it ain't as if I've changed since then. Well, you haven't. You've still got the same clothes on. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, get me caught. And you haven't neither. Still as beautiful as the day we met. Whoa, hold on a minute. I ain't never said anything like that. I swear on me last mug of ale. Implicit memories, while quite comprehensive, are not always true to fact. In the case of painful or otherwise undesirable experiences, they can be obfuscated to protect oneself from hard truths. That's why we get false memories. Our perception of reality can also distort them as well, even when first committed to the mind. Then as time passes, such distortions can grow. Happy memories become more joyous, sad ones all the more bitter. Explicit memory is particularly sensitive to such misrepresentations of events. For man is wont to remember what is most convenient for his worldview. That is why we seek the implicit, for there we are most like to find the truth. Did we know they were married? Or have I missed something in my past playing this game? Could well have done, because I skip a lot of chat, don't I? The truth, Rowan and me were only here a week ago. Don't tell me my memory's that bleeding unreliable. A self-imposed delusion, perhaps. As I said before, the mind has ways of concealing painful memories. I don't know when we're going to get on and do this Bozja thing. Well, I mean, I know we're doing it now, but you know, cut the cutscenes and let's go and get these law books. That's why I'm here. I ain't feeling so well, if you'll excuse me. As you can see, these crystals allow us to choose specific points in a person's past to observe at will. Unlike the echo, however, what we see will not always be as it really was. Yet there still remains the matter of finding one who has seen the replica weapons and their inscriptions. At this present juncture, we might as well be looking for a ghost. You said it. Because if it was so far back, nobody's going to be living, are they? After the Garlean invasion of Bozja, it was all but cut off from the world. None were allowed in or out. meaning all of its residents and likely any who may have glimpsed the weapon died when the station. I was right. What about soldiers stationed there who were away all the time of the incident? Now, even if we were able to find them, I doubt they could be persuaded to cooperate. Oh, Mickey, you alright, love? Is air echo kicking in? That's Sid. Ah, it is. No, please. Lord Varys, no! Actually, it's only through just playing Final Fantasy 16 that I've learnt that Sid's not his real name. Because the term Sid is given to the leader of the rebellions. I didn't know that. I thought Sid was his real name. But no. It's passed on, handed down. You saw it too. My visions, they were not of what has come to pass, but what is yet to be. Oh. Could it be the crystal allowed us to share my vision as well? Mikoto, Albert, are you two alright? I'm fine. Anybody seen me duck? Where's Alpha disappeared to? Sid Garland, son of the monster behind the Meteor Project. Come to think of it, Yaguri mentioned that Doma and the Ozian Alliance have been receiving support from Garland Ironworks. I thought that the company should use such a moniker mere happenstance, but you mean to say Sid Garland owns this company? Yeah. The son of Midas Nan Garland lives. He must be summoned at once. If he was at the Citadel prior to its destruction, it's quite possible he may have seen the replicas. Fate is indeed a cruel mistress. Oh, aye. Pinning our hopes on a Garlean. The get of that bastard Midas, no less. Is there truly no other way? There's no wrong with Sid, he's alright. He's a good egg. Badge Saljan, please. Very well, I only hope our fallen comrades can forgive us. Please bring us this Sid Garland for the people of Bozja, for all of Ulsabard. Well, how come Albert's not sticking up for Sid? Why isn't he saying something, saying, no, you've got Sid all wrong. If it weren't for him, we'd have all been dead by now. Building his ships and helping us along the way. Right, I've got to speak with Bals. Oh, God. Cutscene, is it? No. I do not imagine he sympathises with our plight, but from what I gather, he has no love for the Empire either. If that will suffice in persuading him to aid us, then so be it. I hear there are engineers stationed at Ralga's Reach. Perhaps you can begin your search for Garland there. Can't he just get on a link, Pearl? Oh, bloody hell. I haven't opened up nothing here yet. I haven't got an ether right thing. Shit. Oh, Billy bollocks. Nope. Let's go speak with the trader first, because he's got that funny yellow circle on him. Is this him? We have learnt much from any supplies and accoutrements we recovered. We have already begun to incorporate this newfound knowledge into new arms for the resistance. Okay, so no. Maybe later. Oh. Okay. Means to get back here, I've got to use the boat and the airship. We've got some blueies here, look. I have to remember that. Ralga's Reach. Cutscene. Say, aren't you Albert? Saviour is yours, yeah. Liberate blah blah blah, yeah. That's me. The chief, too busy by half, according to Jesse. Between you and me, though, I think it's a load of... Hey! Oh, do go on. A load of what? I was saying what a load off your shoulders it must be, knowing that the chief is back from whatever he was doing. Speaking of whom, Albert said he wanted to speak with him. God's damn it, Elijah. You might hear better than most, but you're a terrible listener. Would you mind starting again from the beginning? I see. Well, you just missed him. Seryu's wall is due for maintenance, and he had a mind to oversee it personally. I'll see if I can reach him. Why didn't Albert just do that? Link Pearl. Chat to people instead of all this travelling. I take it this is an average day for you. Must be hard. Saying nothing. Always having to put on a brave face as if you're thrust into danger. People tugging you this way and that like some sort of errand boy. No, not that we don't appreciate what you do for us. Goodness knows I do. In fact, well, you see, I'm something of a fan. Can I shake your hand? Shake something. Elijah, Lilja, whatever her name is, said, being back, took a load off my shoulders, not yours. Don't you have work to do? All right, work. Duty calls. Bye-bye. Chief says he'll meet you at the Doman Enclave. Not the most convenient of occasions, but he'll have to do. Uh-huh. One more thing, the Bozja incident is something of a sore spot for the chief. Even if it was an accident, most people outside of the Empire remember it as a massacre. The chief tried to put a stop to his father's experiment, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. Even now he still blames himself for it all. I should have tried harder, he said. I could have saved him. I could have saved all of them. All that genius, and the man can't find a way to forgive himself. So if you're aiming to go digging through his past, be careful. I dread to think what demons he's got locked away in that brain of his. Right, we're off to Doman Enclave, are we? She's tough as Magitech armor plating when she wants to be. Best of luck. What we got? They're all 8s. this is the one I've got to speak to. The Bozja incident. Chief said he'd be meeting you at the Dome Enclave, didn't he? Well, best not keep him waiting. Oh. Oh, why did I have to do that? Why couldn't he just come up as the next? Keep smiling, Russ. Keep smiling. Back to Namia. Finish my brew off because it's going cold. Cheers. Get me next one in a bit. Read me paper in half an hour. I might have a slice of toast. Why not? Right. So where is it I want to get to? Can we not travel there? Don't look like it. Ah, cheers. Looks like I'm gonna have to fly. Fly, my little pretty. That way. Up we go. Way up. Do 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 do. Yes. Master Garland, yes, I've seen him resting peacefully, restlessly pacing, resting peacefully, well, I can't read, restlessly pacing about the enclave. If you wait here, I'm sure he'll come before long. And if by magic... Hey up, Sid. It's hard to believe this place was until recently occupied by the Garleans. Doma has a long way to go before it regains its former glory, but they're off to a good start. So I've heard. If the Bozjans wish to follow the Doma's lead, I plan to do what I can to help them. In fact, I've already spoken to Lord Hyan and agreed to divert part of the Ironworks resources to assist in Doma's reconstruction. The offer seems to have taken him by surprise, but I assured him that in addition to the Ironworks commitment to freedom through technology, I have my own reasons to reverse the destruction wrought by the Empire. While it's true that I eventually defected, I played no small part in the development of Magitech. now used by the military. Sometimes it's the threads you can't see that have the strongest ties. Would that I could cut them. And how did Lord Hyan take your response? The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear. No, I'm going for the bottom one. The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear. Even so, not a day goes by that I don't think about the part I played in the atrocities they committed. If I could have made my father see reason, there would have been no Bozja incident. I was powerless to stop him. Oh, don't be a dick, Albert. Yes, you're right. There's time for wallowing in self-pity and a time for action. I plan to do whatever I can for the Bosnian resistance, but they're up against the 4th Legion. If they're to stand a chance, their allies here in the east won't be enough. They're going to need all the help they can muster. I'm not entirely sure what part I'll have to play in this, and I doubt anything I do now will be enough to atone for my past mistakes, but if it means throwing a spanner in the Empire's works, then count me in. Right, back to Mikoto. What time we got? Yeah, we'll be alright. Several cutscenes. Have we had enough? Alright, we'll give it a go. Yes. No, no dialogue. If you are ready, I would begin our exploration. Think back to your time at Bozja Citadel. You needn't focus on a specific memory if that helps. Alright, just promise me you'll be careful in there. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of that map. I'd rather not stand around labouring over details. Let's look for the transmission. Why are we at a Dutch angle? Do you see that? A military base appeared out of thin air. What in the world? The road, it just ends. Consequence of your incomplete memories. You have to think back, Sid. Come on, think it... Come on. This is all seems absurd. Recalling the citadel shouldn't be so difficult. Try recalling the cityscape. I remember the blue of the cobblestone streets. Blah blah blah. All seems so absurd. Not specifically. Okay. We should be able to reach the Principia. Or Principia. Or Principia. There's the transmission tower. Site of the Bozja incident. Damn it, the road's cut off again. Come on, Sid, you got to remember. Sorry, but try as I might, my mind's drawing a blank. Maybe there's something around here to jog my memory. A psychological stimulus to prompt recollection. Yes, that might work. Search for clues. Right. Something over there. Anything up here? Nope. Can't go in there. Get any of these buildings? Ah. Speak with Sid. Weapons and magic to Karma. Right, the fighting had already started. Well done. Oh, it's like being in an Escher painting, isn't it? Soldiers were on high alert that day. The Bosnian resistance had infiltrated the citadel to stop the academy. Something. I suppose it's possible we can tamper with his memory. A curious question, one I believe worth investigating, shall we? Oh. No, let's finish him off. No, you can't. The memory appears to be mending itself. Interesting. Well, of course. It's not like you've gone back in time. In reality, it's just a dream. A memory. Sorry. Can't change the outcome. Unless it was a false memory, of course. Here we are, the Principia. Uh-oh. Oh, now we're doing... What in the seven hells are these? Exactly. Could they be a manifestation of your subconscious? If so, they're something. They intend to purge us from your mind. We can't let them. Oh, crap. Come on, Albert, do your stuff. Holy crap, Polar. The only good thing is the AoE works well. Curious that we could missed it. Worry about that later. We're nearly at the tower. I could have done with being Reaper for that, but it's too low. Alright, boss fight. Oh, here it comes. What? I like the music. I must have this on one of my records, but I probably forgot about it. Zoom out a minute. Whoa. Keep moving, can't stand still. Keep going, Albert. Thank you, Mikoto. Don't get in front of him. Oh. What are we down to? 40%. Ouch. Oh, bugger. I'm not going to have time to do all that again. Why couldn't it just start with the battle? I have to do it all again next time. Yeah, because I've only got whatever you're up to today. But until then...